Hi there, Andy at the car source in Glasgow to show you this Renault Traffic van. So we've just taken this in as a part exchange from a gent who owned it for a few years, loved the van so much that he wanted to keep it, even though they'd had a new baby, and they were talking about putting seats in the back. That's why the windows, they fitted the window. In the end, they felt really they had to just change to a family car. So they bought a family car off ourselves, traded in the van. We wouldn't normally sell vans, but it's in nice condition, so we're offering it for sale. It's a nice tidy van overall. I'll show you around the condition inside and out, including any imperfections, so you know exactly what you're getting, okay? You get a guarantee from ourselves as well. The van's got a fresh year MOT, no advisories, 4 brand new tyres, a full service, and a mechanical guarantee for 2 months, just to confirm there's no issues with it, and you're covered anywhere in the UK for any faults, okay? So that's just to give you a bit of peace of mind. If you Google ourselves, type in the car source Glasgow into Google, okay? You'll see a bunch of reviews. We're an honest family-run company. We look after people, okay? So that's the way we do business. So I'll show you the van. It's a nice spec, it's a nice condition. So it's the Renault Traffic Business Edition. In white, 15 plate, 80 something in the clock. I'll show you the exact mileage in a wee second. So a lot of vans obviously have had heavy use. This looks like it's had fairly light use. So the last gent that owned it used it just to move furniture between his different homes, okay? So that's what he used it for, light use. And there's your side window as well. So it would be ideal either obviously for business use, if you want to represent your business and look nice and tidy, it will do that well. Or if you're looking to maybe convert a camper or use it for personal use, you could do that, and you've got a head start with that side window. So as I say, nice condition. I'll just show you around. Driver's side is nice, okay? There's no real damage to show. Even looking down at the sill on the bottom, okay, it's not all rusty. It doesn't look like it's been off-road or abused or anything at all. So it's 4 brand new tyres. As I say, the front ones were just about 4mm when we got it, okay, which is about borderline for us. We like to make sure you're not going to have to do anything to a vehicle when you buy it off us. Back ones were brilliant, only they had a wee cut in them, both of them, obviously maybe been bumped in a pothole or whatever, so they got replaced. So 4 brand new tyres. Your back hinges and the doors are nice. There's no rust or dings or damage. Quite often back doors are damaged, and these ones are fine, opening and closing nicely. There's your hinges all looking nice. It's ply lined in the back, so obviously we haven't replaced that. It's the original ply lining, which is nice, but there's no big dings and dents in the roof either. You've got your load lashings if you're wanting to put stuff in it. There are obviously marks from loading and everything, but there's no big dings and rust or anything to worry about at all. It really is nice and tidy inside and out, okay? Passenger side is nice and tidy as well, and there's your window that they've fitted. As I say, it's a proper privacy glass with an opening window as well, and there's the make, TWV, which is a proper make, so it's decent quality, okay? And there's your side door, and the cabin area is lovely as well. As I say, a lot of vans are used heavily by builders or whatever, and really pretty grubby. This one is lovely condition, so if you're needing to use it for your business, to represent your business and look nice and presentable, it'll do that for you. If you're wanting it for personal use, it is nice and tidy as well. So I'll show you the spec, what you're getting in the business edition. So as I say, the whole cab area is lovely condition, okay? There's no real major wear and tear to report. Obviously it's got a little bit of wear in the seat, but nothing at all to write home about. Alright, mileage today, 83,000 on the clock. That's guaranteed genuine. There's your stereo and sat nav unit, so if we hit the home button, you've got all your options. You can connect your phone by Bluetooth. That's obviously essential for the likes of business use. You've got your USB and your aux in, and then you can set your phone up at the top. Nice thing with this van, if you have been using a van for business and you're putting paperwork and whatever up here, often things slide and disappear down into the windscreen area. So the Renault Traffic is lovely. It's got 2 nice big storage areas that keep everything safe from you're not going to lose anything, okay? Also got built-in sat nav. If you want to use it, you can. There you go, so that's there as well. Okay, so a lovely tidy van. I'll show you the imperfections now, because obviously I want to make sure that we're being honest and transparent. It's not a brand new van, it's nice and tidy overall. What we've chosen to do, rather than making it perfect, we've chosen to you know, make sure it's nice and tidy, but obviously price it accordingly. So I'll go around the van for you. As I say, passenger side is nice, brand new tyres, no advisories on the MOT either, so passenger side is nice and tidy, nothing to report really. The back door's got a tiny bit of damage, so there's a wee mark, a wee ding just above the number plate there, and then on the left there's a wee ding there with a wee mark in the paint. Okay, so that's on the back door. Now if you're looking for generally a nice tidy van, then overall it's going to do fine. If you're looking for a perfect van and you want us to respray that, we'll do that for you, but you'd need to add a couple of £100 onto the price. If you want that resprayed, we'll take care of that. Okay, but we generally reckon that most people are keen to save some money and, you know, don't need a vehicle being 100% perfect, so we've priced it accordingly to sell. As I say, we don't normally deal with vans. What would suit us is just to get this sold reasonably quickly. That's why it's on a good price. And remember, there's no VAT on this vehicle, so that makes a big difference to the price. There's a tiny mark on the back quarter there. I don't know if you can see it in the video very well. It's just a very minor dent, but it's not really that noticeable. Okay, on the driver's side. So that's the condition. As I say, other than that, not really anything to report. So what kind of guarantee are you getting at the moment? Oh, and there's a wee tiny scuff on the front bumper at the very bottom there. Okay, a wee bit of scraping on the front bumper, but nothing major. When you're up here, when you're looking down, you don't really see it because it really is at the very bottom. So as I say, it would represent your business nicely. If you want it for personal use, it would do as well. So history wise, the last owner had it for a couple of years, just used it for moving furniture around. Before that, we don't actually know who used it. We tried to track some service history from Renault, who don't have anything in file, so it's likely been serviced in-house by the business or company that owned it as a fleet vehicle, but we're not sure obviously on the history. We didn't get anything with it. What we have done though, as I say, is a full fresh engine service, so we know the engine's good. It's driving perfectly, no faults at all. Engine, gearbox, clutch all feel absolutely perfect. We're confident with this van, so we give a 2-month guarantee on no faults at all. So anything goes wrong with this van within the first couple of months, you just give us a bell, we'll sort that, and that covers you anywhere in the UK as well. Okay, as I say, we'll deliver it within 150 miles of Glasgow free of charge. We can do trade-in, we can do finance. If you're either needing to finance as a business, that's an option. If you're needing to finance as a personal individual, you can do that as well. And our APR is 8.9%, provided your credit rating's good. Okay, so a lot of van dealers tend to charge a little bit higher in APR because vans are seen at a slightly higher risk. So you can easily be up at 10.9, 11.9 APR. Well, we're selling this at the same rate that we sell our cars at, because we're normally a car dealer, and it's 8.9%, which would help if you're looking at paying for this on a higher purchase monthly. You can look at you know, putting a deposit up, deciding what length you want to borrow for, and that kind of thing as well. But give us a bell, we can get you a full proper quote with that. And as I say, it's driving perfectly, really nice van overall, very tidy. So any other questions, anything I've missed, if you want to look under the bonnet, something like that, just ask. We can do a personal individual video call. You know, we can measure the space in the back, or anything at all that you might look at. If you were able to go and look at a vehicle personally yourself, then you know, you might be looking at things I haven't shown you, and we're happy to do a video and do that. Okay, we can do click and collect if you're in the Glasgow area, not a problem at all. Otherwise, if you're further afield, we'll deliver it for you, and with a proper guarantee. So look us up, and you'll see hopefully that we're a decent wee honest family company. We'll look after you, and the van is nice and tidy, and it's priced to sell, because we want the space to fill with cars for sale. So we want this gone, which is why it's a decent price with no VAT on the top either. Okay, no VAT on this van. Hopefully that was helpful, and give us a bell if we can help with this vehicle for you. Thanks folks.